Once, there was a girl named Elara, whose heart beat only for Elias. They were childhood friends, inseparable like two stars in a night sky, each one's light reflecting the other. They had shared every secret, every dream, and in the space between their words, there was an understanding more profound than anything they could ever say aloud. As they grew older, Elara and Elias discovered that their bond had blossomed into something deeper. Elara fell in love with him, but she was afraid. She feared that the love she felt might break what they had, the delicate friendship that had been their foundation for so many years. But Elias loved her too. He had always loved her. On the day Elias confessed, the world around them seemed to fade. The sun lowered in the sky, casting golden light on the path they walked. "I've loved you for as long as I can remember," he whispered. Elara's heart raced. She wanted to say it back, to pull him close, but instead, she froze. "I can't," she replied, her voice shaking. "I'm afraid to ruin what we have." Elias stared at her, confusion clouding his eyes. "But, Elara, we could be so much more." Tears welled in her eyes as she watched him, feeling her heart crack open. She was torn between the risk of losing him forever and the fear of losing the only thing that had ever felt right. So, she walked away, choosing the comfort of the known rather than the terror of the unknown. Months passed. Elias moved away for college, and Elara continued on with her life, the ache in her chest never quite easing. She would hear stories of Elias from mutual friends, see pictures of him smiling, laughing, living. Yet every time, the pain in her heart grew heavier. Then came the day, the call that shattered everything. Elias had been in an accident. The doctors tried, but it was too late. The boy who had been her best friend, her first love, was gone. Elara stood in front of the hospital, her world collapsing. She had never told him she loved him. She had never taken the chance. And now it was too late. At his funeral, Elara stood alone, her heart breaking in ways words could never describe. She thought of the moments they could have shared, the life they could have built, but it was all a dream now. He was gone, and she was left with only memories, with nothing but the hollow space where his laughter had once filled her life. In her sorrow, she realized the truth. She had lost him because of her fear. The fear of being vulnerable, of loving too much. And now, she was left to carry the weight of her love, knowing that it was no longer enough to bring him back.